If you like what you watch, then don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Twitter for the latest updates on The More Show. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel for new weekly television and radio shows.
Welcome back. Joining me now is BSSK Events organiser Angie Jury. The BSSK British School of Spiritual Knowledge focuses on the mind, body and spirit and holds events all over the UK. Now Angie comes from an administrative and marketing background and uses her past experience to make the BSSK events unique. She now joins us from the monastery in Manchester. Angie Jury, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Now Angie, just tell me a bit about the history of the BSSK and how it started.
Well, BSSK started as the British School of Spiritual Knowledge 10 years ago, and its idea was to give the knowledge to anybody who wanted to receive it without price being a barrier. Not everybody can afford expensive workshops and the like. And the shows that we do now were set up as a fundraising arm for the school so that people could come along without having to make payment. It's one of these situations where the tail ended up wagging the dog rather, and the shows took over and the school gradually disappeared. And now we do 12 shows a year and have thousands of people through the doors in the course of 12 months, and it's really great.
And what sort of people come to your show?
Well, we get all sorts. We get people that are hard and fast spiritualists who go to spiritual church every week and just come along because there are various things they want more knowledge about. We also get newcomers that come along, whole families bring their children, and it can be just to dip their toe in the water and see what it's all about without feeling threatened or feeling that they're obliged to join something or do something. We get groups coming from abroad. We get whole groups of young ladies coming together, groups of young gentlemen, looking for answers quite often. If their life is in turmoil, looking for some direction or some reasons as to why this is happening. And sometimes just with an avid interest in a subject like angels and wanting more information.
So Angie, how did you get involved with the BSSK?
It's quite a long story. I had a car accident in 1983. And a really bad one, lucky to survive it. I was told that it was a possibility I wouldn't walk anymore, and I didn't for a long time. And it was a spiritual healer that came to my aid. Now, whether it was mind over matter, whether something really happened, who knows? But I always said when I could, I would give back. And this is my way of giving back. It helps the people that are trying to help other people. So it gives them a platform to present themselves and present what they can do. We try and do it as cheaply as possible for exhibitors, but to still give them a quality show. So
do you have talks and workshops then?
We do, yeah. There's the main show that people just like to browse around, and then we do short talks, we do 2-hour workshops on a variety of subjects. We've had Jackie Newcomb at this particular one, and she's done 4 workshops of 2 hours each, and it's been really interesting for people.
And again, you know, very family orientated, but in what way?
Yeah, one thing that's I think unique to BSSK is that we do a treasure hunt for the children, and the idea is they hunt for angel feathers on the stands, and when they find them they get a little sticker on their sheet and get a prize at the end. It involves them though, it makes them not frightened to look on the stands. Parents are happy to let them browse on the stands without having to say don't touch all the time, and it just makes for a nice family environment.
And that's right, isn't it? You know, you don't need to have a sort of set religion to come to the BSSK.
No, totally multidimensional. It's probably the only place you can find a Buddhist next to a Wiccan in a Franciscan monastery, which says it all, really.
And do you have a website, Angie, and what can people find on there?
Yes, www.BSSK for British School Spiritual Knowledge.co.uk. We have an exhibitor area, we have a public area. There are articles on there as well. We promote self-published authors. We don't sell a thing, but we do promote self-published authors and self-published musicians. anybody who's got a message that they want to get out there to people. An awful lot of information on the site and information on each of the shows we do, 12 shows a year.
Well, Angie, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much, Kevin. Been a pleasure.
Stay tuned as we'll be right back after the break.
Visit themoreshow.co.uk/shop to purchase products and services from your favourite past guests. If you're new to this site, you can also catch up on the previous television and radio shows through YouTube and the More Show website.